Hi ladies, this is Linda. Hope everyone's doing well. I haven't been on in a while. I've been busy with other things. But last night I was talking to my sister-in-law, and hi Alice, and she wanted to see my pin cushion that I made, which I thought I had made a video before, but she couldn't find it and I couldn't find it, so maybe I didn't make one. I just thought I did. Maybe I was having a senior moment. Anyway, this is my pin cushion that I made. And I made it, it's been a while back. And I got the, it was a tutorial that I found on YouTube channel. And it was done by Amy. And her YouTube channel is Worker Forever 123, and I will put a link to that below. Now, there's a list of things that you'll need, and I will tell you what you'll need, and then if you want to go over on her channel, she has a great tutorial. So you'll need something to use for a base. I used an empty hairspray can lid like this. And you'll need something to weight it down with, and I used these little marbles that you can get at Michael's. And you'll need a glue gun because you'll have to glue those down because it needs some weight. So you'll need some can. You can use a tin can, like a cat food can or a tuna can or a ribbon spool or whatever you have that you want to use. A teacup, you can use anything. I just happen to have these, so that's what I used. And you'll need a piece of material. Now I used a piece of satin that I got at, I think it came from Walmart. Just a little square piece, enough to make a little ball. And you'll need to fill that with either cotton balls or fiber fill or something like that. You'll need a couple of rubber bands to make your little ball with, and then you'll need a piece of felt to put around the edge of the can or whatever you're using, and then you'll need some ribbons, trims, flowers, lace, whatever you want to use around to decorate with and embellish. And then I think that's all that you'll need to make it. But of course then you'll need some stick pins to put in it. So I've made some stick pins. Now these are some that I made recently, and these are made from, let me get these stick pins out and show you. I keep them in here, and I made these stick pins also that are on there. Just a bunch of random ones made with all kinds of glass beads and stuff. I do have a variety of stick pins. Now these and these came from the wedding section at Michael's, and let's see, I think that's, and these round ones. Now you can change the color of the pearls just by using either your Copic markers or the colored Sharpies, the markets or whatever. Whatever you have that is permanent, you can change the color of these pin heads. So those came from the bridal section at Michael's. Now these are longer. These are like really long, big stick pins. They're actually hat pins, and they came from Wild Orchid Crafts, and they're really long, as you can see, and they have a triple little bead crown on the top. And then these also came from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I'll take one out and show you. Whoops. That one, the top came off of it. I probably already had taken it off. Can't get them out. Duh. All thumbs. Okay. And that's what these look like. And they have a little bead cap already attached to them. And yeah, okay. Now, these were made, these here, were made using this type of stick pin here. And I just used a glass bead that I had with a little pearl, and I used a bead cap here, and I used glossy accents to glue everything down. These are the little bead caps, and you can get these at Michael's, and they're just little silver things. I hope you can see those. And they're in the jewelry section at Michael's. And then I just used random beads from this jar of old necklaces and stuff that I've taken apart, and some are just like the little ones you can get at Michael's. These are the crystals, but they also make the glass beads. And then these are just a few little, like this was a charm off of a necklace, and yeah, I had 2 of those. And I just unthreaded all the stuff, and I made a charm here. This is where I should have used one of the longer pins, but this is exactly the same thing. I just took it all apart and put it on the stick pin, and then I have some other decorative things that I'm going to use to make one. I'm going to make one out of this. I like that. I think that's pretty. Hope you can see it. My lighting is not too good in here at night, but anyway, this is another style that I made, and I used a little crocheted flower, and then I used just a little fabric rose here, and I bent the end of the pin this way, and then I flattened one of the bead caps and put on the back, and I glued it all together with glossy accents. This is another example. This is more of a fancy. I think it's still a bead cap, but it's really fancy, and I got it at Michael's. And then I used a pretty flower bead in the middle and glued it all down with the glossy accents. So anyway, that might give you some ideas. Oh, and another good thing is after you glue your flowers and your beads and all on, if you'll use a piece of styrofoam, you can stick it all the way down where there's some pressure on your bead and stuff while it's drying. It keeps it in place. So, hope that gave you some ideas for some stick pins, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by.